I appreciate you coming and listening. I don't take it for granted. I like it. I like listening. People complain about listening, which I don't get. They're like, the government is listening to everything that you do. And I'm like, good, I could use the followers. Maybe I'll get some fans. Like, I try and not believe in conspiracy theories, but I totally understand where people that believe in them are coming from, you know? I get it. I'm also mentally ill. I understand. You think people are listening to you and judging you silently behind your back? I have anxiety. That's one of the symptoms. I understand. Conspiracy theories are always just thinking the world is gonna end. It's just pessimism. What's the alternative? That people are good and things are gonna work out? That's crazy. Optimism is the ultimate conspiracy theory. Like, have you had someone tell you the secret? Like, the more positive energy you put out into the universe, the more positive things you get back. It's fake news. It's not real. But if someone's like, you know, there's a group of Illuminati lizard people ruining your life, I'm like, tell me more. That makes sense. Certainly this can't all be my fault. I get it. You want to hear what you want to hear. Like, I went to 2 therapists before I landed on the therapist I go to now, because the first 2 were not telling me what I wanted to hear at all. They didn't seem smart. They're like, maybe you need to grow up. Maybe you need to let things go. I'm like, I don't like these mainstream media lies. And a therapist I see now, he's like, I think this is your parents' fault. I'm like, yeah, there we go. That makes sense to me. I had my suspicions for a while. That's how you know you got a good therapist. They're just mad at your parents for no reason. You walk in there, that's the first thing they ask you. They're like, let me guess, you got parents? I'm like, how did you know? I'm a doctor. My therapist, he hates my dad. He's never met him. It's so funny. I invited my therapist to a show, and after the show, he came up to me and was like, did your dad show up? I'm like, no. He went, typical. Typical dads. He hates him. And it took me a while to admit something kind of vulnerable to him, which is I'm a parent too. Just looked at me like, you traitorous piece of garbage. I'm just trying not to mess up my kid though. You know, that's why I go to therapy. I actually told my parents what my therapist said. I'm like, you know, my therapist said you messed me up. And they just went, oh, we knew that. But they gave me some good parenting advice. They said this. They said, look, we know he messed you up. We just love you, and when you care about someone, you end up messing them up a little bit. But we did mess you up less than how much our parents messed us up. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes me feel better. I didn't know the bar was so low. It's the lowest possible bar you can overcome, is to be better than your parents. That's why whenever parents become parents, they all of a sudden start saying that thing where they're like, you kids, you have it good. You have no idea how bad I had it. Because the further back in time you go, the worse the parents were. That's why the evolution chart looks like that. It's just kids getting beat down by their parents the further back in time you go. Like, you kids have it good. My dad was a monkey. You have no idea how bad I had it. And I think that's why we're kind of messed up, feel messed up. We still got some leftover monkey in us. I just feel like a monkey all the time. I'm just trying to suppress it. Don't you? Don't. Part monkey. Don't you have an itch in your butt right now? You're trying not to scratch it. Just so you don't look like a monkey in front of all these people. But as soon as you're alone, you're gonna go full monkey. It's always our impulse, is monkey. Whenever someone talks to me too close, and I can see inside their mouth, and they're just like, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. I go, I want to throw poop in your face. Get away from me. You don't do it. You're better than your monkey parents.